Hello and welcome to another episode of the Mikkel Show. As usual, this show is in different parts. We have the current games, where I talk about the various games I am playing for myself, not on my channel. We have a new segment which replaces the up close and personal, and it's simply called Topic of the Day, or Topic of the well, I guess you could call it topic of the week as well, since this is a weekly show. But I don't know. Topic of the day sounds better. Maybe. Who knows? Might be changed in the future. Then we have movie of the week. Oh yeah, topic of the week, movie of the week. Today's topic, I think I'll call it, movie of the week, and finally the YouTube spotlight. Now let's just dive right into it and do current games. Now, I have, in fact, finished one game and still playing two games. I've finished the third game in the Dana Nightstone novel series, which was called oh god, Death upon an Austrian sonat, something like that. And I am currently playing the fourth game, and so far final game, and I can't really remember what it's called. Death upon Capo Verde or something like that, which is really cool game. I've almost beaten that game as well. I mean, I could actually stop this video, play for half an hour, and come back, and I would have beaten it. So, but I'm not going to because, well, you know. And I'm still playing Rainbow Six Vegas. Haven't really gotten that much further than last time. I haven't played it much. Been busy with a lot of other stuff, and so yeah, that's basically all there is for current games this week. Not much to talk about in that part. So I guess I'll just move on to the next part, which is today's topic. And since it has just been Oscar night a couple of days ago, I thought I'd talk about that. Yes, today's topic is the Oscars. I'm going to talk a little bit about this year's Oscars and also previous Oscars. Now, I have a really bad memory, so I've probably forgotten a lot of the winners from even from this year's Oscars, but I'm gonna try to remember most of them. Now let's talk about the winners. Now I didn't actually. I normally I watch at least some of the movies that has been nominated for an Oscar, but this year I hadn't actually watched any of them. But I still think I can form an opinion about who should have won or not based on because I think based on the actors themselves, knowing them from previous, and also based on the small clip they show, because I guess that would sum up a lot of the acting skills. Of course, I know I can't do that, but but I feel like I still have the right to an opinion, even though I haven't seen the actors. But let's just jump into it and go with the different categories. We start off by best actress in a supporting role. I didn't know her. I can't remember her name because she had a quite unusual name. But she played in that movie 12 Years a Slave, directed by Steve McQueen, not the actor, but the director. And well, she seemed the little part I saw of it of the clip where you saw her. She actually seemed like she did good. That would so I would say that one was probably like really um what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, boing. Deserved. Is that the right word? I think it is. She deserved to win that one, I would say. Because Can't remember who she was up against. Like I said, I have a bad memory. She was up against Julia Roberts. Never really liked Julia Roberts. I don't know why. There's just something about her that just never really. I think she plays okay, but she seems to play a lot of her roles pretty much the same, if you know what I mean. A lot of actors do that, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But with Julia Roberts, I can't put my I really I don't know what it is about her, but I really never cared for her that much. Um, best male performance in a supporting role, Jared Leto. I can't believe he's never been nominated before. I actually thought he was nominated before. He is an amazing actor. I remember seeing him in like movies like Mr. Nobody and Requiem for a Dream, and he is a character actor. He really is committed, and you see that in this new movie. You saw how much weight he lost for the Dallas Buyers Club. I think that's what it's called, and he was like so thin, and that's incredibly enough. That's not the first time he has lost a lot of weight. He lost a lot of weight for making Requiem for a Dream, and it was actually I think he was in health had health issues during during the making of Requiem for a Dream. So maybe he did this as well. And I mean, he's an amazing actor. I think he deserved to win. Like I said, I haven't seen any of the movies, so I can't really tell. But yeah, he did good. He's always been a great actor, and he really committed to it, and that is an important part. He is one of those really actors that really does that. Like for instance, Daniel Day Lewis has the same qualities around him. Robert De Niro, well, at least he used to. Um, well, that's just a spark. I saw a spark fly over here. That was kind of spooky. But yeah, that's definitely a movie I'm gonna watch. The Dallas Buyers Club. I'm gonna watch all of them basically. But yeah, that one seemed like interesting. Then we go to the lead male roles. No, not lead male roles. The character leading character roles. We have for female we had Kate Blanchett, and yeah, I've always have had like a mixed feelings about her. I don't know why. I've seen great movies with her, but I've always also seen some really bad ones, like what's it called, Heaven. That was horrible, and I think she's a great actress, but I don't know. Again, something about her. I do like her. I do. I like. She is a great actress. I thought her speech when she won the Oscar was a little bit too much. She kept going and going and like had to thank every single person individually, and she didn't even like. And it was only thanking people. You didn't really see any every other things like something a message or something like that, or keep dreaming and stuff like that, which everybody else did, and that's always I don't know. I mean, it's not something you have to do, of course, but I feel like if you just stand there and thank everybody and really just I'm thankful for this and thankful for that, I feel like you just seem like what is the right word for this? What am I looking for? Maybe you know what I'm talking about, even though I haven't really said anything. But I feel like you seem a little too much. Don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, either key. I would say if you have to make a Oscar speech or any other award speech, either keep it short and to the point, or go into something a little more other than just saying thank you to this person and thank you to that person. Like, do it a little differently. And that's when we get to Matthew McConaughey. Is that how you pronounce his name? I always have trouble with that name for some reason. But yeah, he did a great speech. I mean, he did involve God, which isn't really my thing, but it's still amazing speech. And I can't. I think he prepared it. It sounded prepared, but I mean, there was no. He didn't have like a written down speech like some do, and that's where I get a little confused because it sounded prepared, but I guess he just memorized it, or maybe it wasn't prepared. Maybe it was just in the like spontaneous, and if that's the case, then that's quite impressive. But yeah, Matthew McConaughey once again in a Dallas Buyers Club. Am I saying that movie title right? I really should have prepared more, but I didn't. Sue me, please don't. But yeah, I haven't seen the movie, but it seems interesting, and he seems like once again, all same as Jared Leto. He seems to have lost a lot of weight. The movie is about is it about AIDS? Oh my god. I'm horrible. I should have prepared for this. But yeah, I think it's about AIDS. And of course that people do lose a lot of weight in that case, and but to think about it, they have lost a amount of weight to just to play the role. I mean, you see, Christian Bale did it with The Machinist. People were actually scared of him. I think he did it even more than both Matthew McConaughey and Jared Leto. But yeah, McConaughey is an actor that has actually been kind of made fun of in the past because uh, he hasn't really, never really proved before now that he was a great actor. He has proven that he is a good actor, but a lot of people have said that he's always playing the same roles and he's a little stale. And I agree, in a lot of his roles, he is playing like a southern kind of guy and playing it a little, not really giving emotions to it. I loved him in what's it called, Dazed and Confused, the Richard Linklater movie, amazingly, with the great line. Oh my God, what is it? Uh, the thing I like about high school girls is that I get older and they still stay the same, and that's, I mean, famous line, and that's one of Matthew McConaughey's really early roles. But yeah, I think he seemed, without having seen the movie, without having seen any of the movies, I would say that yeah, he probably deserved the Oscar. A lot of people was, oh yeah, Leo should have gotten it because it's his time. No, it's not necessarily his time. He might have done a great performance. He probably has, but you can't just. You have to remember that there's other. You have to remember that there might be better performances. It doesn't mean that Leonardo DiCaprio didn't do good. He did. Leonardo DiCaprio is an amazing actor, but he's just been unlucky. That and and that's okay. I mean, you can't say that he deserves it. There was a lot of people like complaining, yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio shouldn't have gotten it. Jesus Christ, make your own uh, award shows. I mean, yeah, it's okay to say I think he should have deserved it, but I think people went a little crazy with the whole Leonardo DiCaprio. Um, then we have, of course, the movie of the the movie of the week. I was about to say, but yeah, the big movie, best film, which went to 12 Years a Slave. I haven't seen it, but I've seen Steve McQueen. I've seen one Steve McQueen movie. What's it called? Shame. And that was a great movie. I think it's a way, way, way different than this, but it seemed like a great movie, and it's the typical winner. I think it's always some kind of grand story that has some kind of deep message. It has been at least lately, and I'm looking forward to watching it. Um, one thing I'm glad Sandra Bullock didn't win the Oscar. I have nothing against Sandra Bullock, but I've never seen her as a great actress. She's in most movies I've seen with her, she's boring. Now, like I said, I haven't seen Gravity, but the clip they showed, and I'm guessing that the clips they choose to represent like her role, the roles in the movies, the clips is supposed to like say, hey, look at this, she's great. And the clip they chose, there was like just like her screaming, if that's the best performance, I mean, yeah, why not give it to Penelope Cruz? That's pretty much all she does. Sorry, that was that was a little harsh. I'll get back to that later. I actually have a point with that. But yeah, another actress. I think actually one I would like to have seen one was the one for best female performance in a leading role would probably have been Amy Adams. She's now been nominated 4 times, haven't won any of the times, and I've always thought she is one of the best actresses right now. She is amazing, and one thing she does amazingly is actually play humans, portray a human being with human feelings, human emotions, human traits, and that's actually hard. If you do, because most people that does that when they just tend to put they play themselves, and that's not acting. If you can play a human being, a real human being, and play something that's not you, then that's actually that is amazing. And Amy Adams does that incredibly well. So that I think it's unfortunate that she has been overlooked for all of the 4 Oscars, but I respect it. It's not my decision. Gravity won a lot of Oscars. Haven't seen it. It's probably an entertaining movie. But I don't know. Isn't it just Apollo 13 over again? Just a more modern movie? Maybe not. I'm gonna watch it and maybe I'll like it. It's not one of those movies that where I say, yeah, that movie's gonna suck. It's one of those movies actually where I say I have no idea, absolutely no fucking idea whether I like it or not. 12 Years a Slave. Pretty certain I like that movie. Dallas Buyers Club as well. But a lot of the other Oscar movies, and I'm kind of mixed. I'm kind of torn between, and that's actually the way it's been throughout Oscars the last these last years. Now, one movie I think was extremely overlooked by the Oscars. It was only nominated for one, and that was Before Midnight. And with that said, I haven't seen it, but I've seen the two movies before Sunrise, which is one of my favorite movies, and Before Sunset, which is also an amazing movie, and Before Midnight was actually by many magazines and many critics and websites and personal opinions of people been called one of the best movies of the year. So why it wasn't nominated for more and including best movie is kind of beyond me. Like I said, I haven't seen it, but I know Richard Linklater, I know Ethan Hawke, I know Julie Delpy. They're all great in what they do, and I felt like that should have been a movie that was probably nominated for more, even though I haven't seen it. But the show itself was amazing. I don't know if anybody saw it. I stayed up. It was like at night here. I started at like 2 o'clock in the night, and I think I went to bed at like 6 o'clock, and just yeah, I was a mess the next day. Maybe you saw some of the yesterday's videos. You could clearly hear that I hadn't really gotten much sleep. I still haven't, but I gotten more. Uh, I'm recording this today, Tuesday. But yeah, I'm getting back into a normal sleep pattern after like the Oscars has failed me. But I'll probably get into like a normal sleeping pattern again by tonight or tomorrow night. Luckily, I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I'm grateful for that. But yeah, the show was amazing. Ellen DeGeneres, I normally don't like her that much, and I didn't like any of her shows, her sitcom or her talk show wasn't really me. But I'd say she did a great job. I think it was really funny. I think the selfie thing was really cool. Um, the ordering pizza really great. I liked it was really awesome. I liked how I don't know how much of any of it was like staged with the audience, but I think Brad Pitt was really in on it. Not in on it. He was really into it. That was really awesome. The and yeah, it was amazing. The music, the different clips. I feel like one thing, and that is one thing that the Oscars always have some issue with. I feel like in the clips they show of different movies where they're like celebrating movies and stuff like that. It's American movies only, and I know the Oscars is pretty much about U.S. movies, but in the clips like they should have like in the montages they should add more foreign movies as well because they're celebrating cinema, not American cinema, and I feel like I mean the only reason why I watch the Oscars is pretty much because there isn't any other movie show, watch show that gets televised like the Oscars do. I do enjoy the Oscars, don't get me wrong, but it's not the best award show. It's not like you don't see all the foreign. There's a foreign category, but I'd like to see where it was all in international. And you have like movie festivals like the Cannes Festival, the Berlin Festival, um, Toronto, I think as well. Is it? They're more international, but they don't get televised because of course they're festivals. That's not like just an award night. It's several days. But I feel like it would be nice. I would watch those shows if they were televised. Um, let's talk about previous Oscars. One thing I really got that pissed me off was, and I normally don't get pissed off about who wins the Oscars, but yeah, there was a year where Marissa Tomei was nominated. Let's actually go back further, way back to I think it was 92 or 93, when a little movie called My Cousin Winnie surprised everybody because Marissa Tomei, a really not that known actress at the time, she got nominated for her role in My Cousin Vinny, a comedy. Now, I really don't know if she deserved to win that Oscar. She did great, but did she do better than everybody else? I don't know because I have no idea who she was up against. But yeah, she won the Oscar for My Cousin Vinny for Best Female in a Supporting Role. Is that the right term? Best female in a supporting role. Anyway, she won that Oscar, and it was everybody was like, "What? How could she win?" And it's been like a running joke ever since. Hey, if Marissa Tomei can win the Oscar, everything's possible. I mean, that has line has been used like forever. Then a couple of years ago, she was nominated again. This time for a lead role, I think. Well, was it just supporting role? Anyway, she was nominated again, this time for The Wrestler. And this time, in my opinion, she did amazingly. This was her role in that movie was just like Amy Adams, a human being. That sounded weird, but she was playing a human being with human qualities, human emotions, human traits. She felt like a human. She did amazingly. And then she loses out to Penelope Cruz playing a hysterical Spanish woman, which she has pretty much done in every single movie she's been in. Or maybe not hysterical. Well, yeah, she's been. I mean, come on. Uh, I can't remember what's the movie called. Something Barcelona. It wasn't even a great movie, and Penelope Cruz's role was mediocre, and it's easy in my opinion to play hysterical, especially if you're Penelope Cruz. I've seen some real life stuff with her. She is kind of hysterical, but I really that was the only time I'd say that the Oscars really messed up. Marissa Tomei should have won that Oscar for The Wrestler. She did. It was an amazing, really amazing job performance she gave, and that was one of the few times when I would say I really, really disagreed with the Oscar. The first Oscar show I saw live, I actually took a break from it, but the first time I saw it was back in, I think it was 1993, the year Unforgiven won, and also the year where Anne Paquin won, won. Won her first, well, her only Oscar at the age of 11, the second youngest person to ever win an Oscar. And that was like, and I think that kind of, in a way, wasn't good for her career because she never really got the same kind of roles again. I mean, she played in X Men, she played in some horror movies, she has like True Blood, but never. I mean, she started on a high note and it kind of went downhill. Not saying that she did bad, but I mean, come on. When you win an Oscar at the age of 11, then it's you really don't have any choice but go downhill from there. I'm not saying that the Oscar is like the biggest award ever, but I feel like it is uh, a big deal, especially if you're American, especially if you're a Hollywood actor or actress or director. It is a big deal to win the Oscar, and I can understand why, because it's been given a like prestige, given a meaning, a symbolism that just says you are the best. And yes, if I was a movie director, which I wish I were, I would I would be thrilled to win an Oscar. But I think this is all about the Oscars for now. I don't know if I made myself clear enough. I know I've messed up a couple of times, but that's what you get for not preparing. But I kind of like not preparing actually because when I read it from a script, it just seems fake, in my opinion. I like keeping it real. Let's go into first person mode and make our way over to the cinema. There's still these two motherfuckers here. Let's go in here and turn on the. Oh, it actually is turned off. Wow. Ta da! Oh, again, couldn't fit through the door. Boo! Oh, he got scared. Probably not. Whoa! Did you hear that? That noise? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Maybe that wasn't from the game. I don't know what the hell. Oh, motherfucker. Come on, come on, back on track. I'm just gonna take another card then. No, 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 no. Okay, just gonna put on my thing. Huh? There we go. And whoopty and whoopty. Da 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 da. Da. Movie of the week. Now, I haven't actually seen any movies during this last week. At least not any movie that would qualify as movie of the week. So instead, I'm gonna talk about a movie I've bought during this last week. Let's just make it daytime. And that movie is an Iranian movie called No One Knows About Persian Cats. It's a movie about Iranian music, about bands that are illegal in Iran. And it's kind of semi-fiction, semi-documentary because the story is fiction. It's about a guy who wants to like put on. I think wants to put on a concert, a festival. I can't really remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. I just bought it, but I haven't seen it in a long time. But yeah, he wants to like put on a concert or something, and he goes around looking for different bands. And like I said, these bands are illegal in real life in Iran, and these are real bands with plays their real music, and you see like kind of a music clip of what they do. We got hip hop, we got metal, we got some other good music, and I was about to say other shit, but you know what I mean. And it's an amazing movie. The guy who made it actually got arrested. I don't think it was because of this. I think it was because of something about music. He wanted to make a big concert or something like that that got him arrested. A lot of Iranian movie directors and musicians actually get arrested, uh, unfortunately. But yeah, no one knows about Persian Cats. It's an amazing, really, really amazing movie. The director has also made another great movie called Turtles Can Fly, which is also a great. There's actually a lot of great Iranian movies. It's not a country you would normally associate with great movies, but it kind of is. Um, And yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this. Not really, but yeah, no one knows about Persian cats is amazing. You can find some clips on it on YouTube. There's actually a lot of the movie clips from with the bands has actually been made into kind of music videos on YouTube. So you can find some of the that some of the music. Um, it's a movie that about illegal music, about music that should not be illegal because it doesn't make sense to make music illegal. And but it's the way it's Iran. The country is very much oppressed, especially on the cultural and female and sexual and a lot of other areas. It is very much an oppressed country. Not that I think we should do something about it, but not the American way. Let's go in and bomb them into democracy, bomb them into liberty. I mean, come on, that doesn't work. Anyway, that was movie of the week. We're moving fast in this show. Let's jump out of our cart and go into first person view again so we can make it over here. See you guys. Have fun in your never ending movie experience. Turning off this. No, turning it off. There we go. And I can't I can't fit through the door. I'm too fucking fat. Do 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 do. Hello. Oh, oh my god, that was a diss. Just ignoring me like that. My god. These people are rude. Do do do. Jumping on things. Amazing song, right? Jumping on things. Extremely close up koala. Okay. We come to the last part of the show, which is the spotlight. And for today's spotlight, I have chosen a a channel that is both big and small at the same time. It is a channel called Apollo is my co-pilot. It's a let's player, a female let's player called, I can't remember her name, Thea. Sorry, I think. But yeah, she does some amazing let's plays. To be honest, I haven't seen a complete let's play of her yet because they are so long, which is good. I and when I get more time, I'm gonna sit down and watch her let's plays. She makes incredibly detailed, incredibly long let's play series. She's doing a Fallout 3 one, which been going on forever because she she doesn't do it fast. She posts like an hour and a half a day of video, pretty much. Not the same game. Then she posts, for instance, one day she posts Fallout 3. One day she posts another game. She's been doing some Final Fantasy stuff. She has some adventure games. She has some she did a crappy game called Rogue Warrior. I think that was the name. And her channel is amazing. She does great commentary. She has humor. She goes into detail, and that is what is really amazing about her channel. Like I said, I haven't watched a complete playthrough because they are long, and I really like that. I really like that they're long, but it also means that you either should not watch a lot of other YouTubers, or you should make sure to have a lot of time when you start watching one of her playthroughs. And I soon in the future do have. I have watched like hours and hours of her videos, but I haven't gotten through one. But yeah, she is amazing. She does great commentary, and really, she's a great gamer as well. So yeah, Apollo is my co-pilot. It's really she has so many videos, and the reason why I said she was kind of a small channel, I don't even think she have 1,000 subscribers yet. And I was like, when I saw that, I was like, what? How? is this possible? She's better than most of the bigger YouTubers, the bigger Let's Players, and better than what she's called Seamus and who else is out there. She does it amazingly, and she puts so much effort into it. Really amazing. That's all I have to say about it. So check out her channel, check out her Let's Plays, her videos, and if you like what you see, subscribe to her. And if you like what you see on my channel, subscribe to me. And if you can check out some of my other videos. I'm doing a lot of fun stuff at the moment. I'm doing a lot of fun stuff in the future. So please leave this video a like if you like it, a comment if you have anything to say, unless you're an asshole and just want to say crappy shit, then you can go suck a duck. Um, yeah, go check out my other videos, like I said, and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next Tuesday for more Mikkel Frost Show, and I'll see you tomorrow for more gaming. Have fun, enjoy life, and stay cool. Bye.